Positive affirmations do not always work, and I'm going to tell you why. Welcome to Youth Rising. This is Lindsay Law, certified youth life coach. And today we're going to talk about why positive affirmations don't always work for you. So, a positive affirmation is a thought that you repeat over and over to help you think and believe it. The problem is that sometimes you don't actually believe the thought you're thinking, and so then it actually has the opposite effect for you. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're thinking a positive affirmation that is, I'm an amazing friend. Well, if you don't believe that, as you say to yourself, I'm an amazing friend, your brain is going to send this little thought, no, you're not. No, you're not. And when your brain receives that thought, it is going to reinforce the idea that you are not an awesome friend. So then how do you move from I'm a terrible friend to I'm an amazing friend? The trick and the secret here is something I call ladder thoughts. So basically, it's building a bridge from the thought you're at to the thought that you want to have. So let's say, for example, you are believing right now that you are a terrible friend, and you want to believe that you are an amazing friend. So to get you there, we're going to have to take some baby steps, and they have to be steps that you actually believe. And the way to do that is to choose thoughts that your brain has a really hard time arguing with. So I'm going to give you some examples. A step up on the rung of the ladder might be, I notice that my brain keeps thinking I'm a terrible friend. Now, your brain is going to have a hard time arguing with that because you are actually noticing that thought. And it kind of neutralizes that idea. And your brain's like, oh, okay, yeah, we're noticing that. It's okay. And it can't argue. And then after you've practiced that for a little while, you could move to a thought like, thinking I'm a terrible friend is one option for me. Again, your brain is going to have a really hard time arguing with you. That is an option. But again, you're moving further away from believing that you're a terrible friend and just noticing that that's a thought that your brain is offering. And then you might move to, I'm open to the idea that I'm a good friend. Again, your brain is going to have a hard time arguing with that. And then you could move to, it feels good when I choose to believe that I'm a good friend. And again, it probably does, and your brain will have a hard time arguing with that. And then you can move to, it's possible that I'm an amazing friend. And then you might even be ready to go right to, I'm an amazing friend. So as you can see, choosing thoughts that your brain can believe, that it has a hard time arguing with, that gets you closer and closer and closer to that desired thought can be really helpful. The number of steps on your ladder to this new thought is not important. How long it takes you to move from rung to rung on the ladder, again, not important. What is important is that you're believing the thoughts that you're thinking because your brain is going to have a hard time arguing with them, and also that you repeat them as often as you can. If you have a thought that keeps coming up for you, your brain keeps offering it, and it's something that you don't want to continue to think, and you want to move to a more helpful thought, but it's just a bit of a jump for you right now. Use this technique of building a ladder towards that new thought. And to make this easier for you, I have created a PDF that you can go in and put in your new thoughts and ideas of how to build that ladder so that you can go from this thought that's not really helping you to a more helpful thought in a much easier way that your brain is going to have a hard time arguing with. So check in the description below for the link to that PDF because it's really going to be your creating a new thought Bible. You are going to want to have that on hand when you are really trying to create a new thought in your life. Go get the guide. Let me know if you have any questions in the description below about how to use it, and create those new thoughts and don't give that brain of yours a chance to argue with you as you build those new helpful thoughts. Have an amazing week. See you guys later.